show right now. Create, inspire, enlighten. Get above your ass. All of that. Red dot. All of that. Yeah.
Firstborn Art and be verse
All of
worldwide.
that.
Yeah, so we just about to get straight into it. Don't wear your creative influence on your sleeve. What we mean by this is stop trying to look like so and so. Stop trying to sound like so and so. When people look at your art or listen to your song, what, what do you want them to take from it? Do you want them to be immediately reminded of someone else, or do you want, or do you want your own flair and it factor to show and be displayed?
That's we bring up a lot as far as just when we talk about constructive criticism as far as what our audience is and how the creatives move nowadays. What we trying to say is when somebody look at you, if they are already getting the vibe that you immediately remind them of somebody else, it's not necessarily a negative thing. But the point is, you want to get people to see how you put your spin on it more than how it relates to maybe somebody that you look at or that you're influenced by.
So, Basquiat, your favorite anime, George Kondo, Yeet, Playboy Cardi, your favorite Michigan rapper, they are not above you. I'm gonna quote Brandon right here. The things that you resonate with are not greater than you. They
Facts.
resonate with you for a reason. You got to use them as a learning tool for your own strengths and not copy it verbatim.
Facts.
We gonna be shifting. I'm shifting between fine art and rap, using those as examples throughout our points. So,
A lot of times when you hear people talk about art, creativity, bringing a new idea, you'll hear them talking about basically a song or a music video or maybe like, you know what I'm saying, some more mainstream type of content. But at this point, what I learned throughout school and throughout practice and throughout practicing with this entrepreneurship aspect of the creative side is that artists come in a lot of different forms. Artists come in a lot of different formats. Art is creative problem solving. It goes back to the design thinking process where you say, okay, I'm inspired. Okay, create, inspire, enlighten. I'm inspired. Therefore, I'm about to create. Me creating is trying to bring a point across. What my point is bringing across is going to relate to the inspiration. It's a cycle. When you are inspired by something, it's meant for you to create something that's going one step further. That's called innovation. So when you innovate upon something, you're looking at what is missing in that product. And when you find what is missing in that product and you like, oh, they're not even hip. They're not even about to see that. I'm about to add this secret sauce to it, bring it to my people, my audience, flip it in a way where it's indistinguishable.
yeah. So, and when you're doing that, showing your influence heavily, you got to think. Or what I think is, how can we become catalysts if we're mimicking styles of artists that came before us and only adding our little twist, very little twist, and sometimes no twist at all? And if you
For real.
don't have your own flair or it factor, then you may want to reevaluate what you're putting your energy into, or you're most likely putting it on the back burner because you think being trendy is the way, or showing your heavy influence is the way.
That's like Babyface Ray. Babyface Ray starting to pop more. So of course niggas is gonna make songs that sound more like that vibe. But little do niggas know that Babyface Ray doing songs with niggas like Jack Harlow trying to sound more pop, more mainstream, more presentable to what you know what I'm saying? So like you
Mm-hmm.
said, reevaluate what it is that you're going after. Because at the same time, the niggas that you going after is going after something else. So if you're not working after the same goal as who you looking at, like, come on now, like you starting to basically confuse your intention and the reason that you putting energy into your project. It's a balance between taking influence and giving influence, I feel.
Yeah. Copying someone is not a lane.
That's not a creative passion.
And don't get us wrong. There is going to be certain people, when they engage with your product, your art, the first thing they're doing is comparing.
Always. Because that's all we know.
Yeah,
we
like,
only know what else we heard.
yeah, that's not
seen.
something to pay any mind.
Yeah.
And we're also not saying don't show your influence or fit in with the times. But if you're going to do it subtly or spread it throughout your bodies of work.
Exactly. That goes into when people try out different styles or try out different influences. Like, yeah, oh, this kind of sound like this, but it has this flair to it to where I'm going to add it to my playlist, or I'm about to put this on my wallpaper, or I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, go click the link, buy a t-shirt or buy some merchandise from this artist, because yeah, maybe I might not feel the song as much as I feel the art, but it makes sense because it's a thread that all works together.
No, definitely. It's like you want it to be undeniably you, but you can only have room to show your influence heavily once you reach that point to where your products, your art is undeniably you.
Yeah, like it stands alone. It stands outside of all of what is similar.
The myth of being ahead of your time.
That's just so crazy. Like, why when you post something that's a new thought or that's an innovation or that's like an advancement on something that you've seen before, like, do a motherfucker be like, oh, you ahead of your time, or they not ready for this yet, or like, what is the time? What is the day? You know what I'm saying?
There's never a perfect time. So people think as soon as you post something, it's supposed to go viral. Behind that, it takes time to build an audience and get people hooked and invested into your story. The person who's saying, man, they not ready, help them get ready. Goddamn it.
Help
share this out.
Get ready. No, for real.
Help them get ready for me. You know?
That shit crazy because it be the people that comment on your shit or send you a DM about that shit that be like, oh, they ain't ready for this, man. They ain't ready. But you didn't repost my shit. You didn't try to show it to nobody else. You didn't really even fucking give a fuck. You just wanted to be like, oh, I fuck with this shit, but I can't fuck with it publicly. Like, the people that I fuck with, might not fuck with this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that shit really is a myth. If a motherfucker tell you that your shit is ahead of its time or that they is not ready, they're trying to take your energy. Put your shit out there. Ask them to share it. Like, for real. Like, at that point where you see people like, okay, I can fuck with you in private, but I can't fuck with you in public. Like, on a creative tip, bro, you're really just taking my energy, bro. Like, you're not doing nothing that's about to really help the cause. Because when it comes to the end of the shit, when a motherfucker be ready to quit, or a motherfucker be ready to switch lanes, or a motherfucker be ready to be on some whole other shit, they're like, oh, what happened? But nigga, it was you. We were supposed to work together.
Yeah, don't, like Big said, don't be no secret supporter.
Secret supportive shit, that hurts internally.
Yeah.
Like, on God. Like, a nigga will wake up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning, bro, with a creative spirit, with an initiative energy, bro. Like, oh, I really want to talk. I really want to help. I really want to connect with people. And then you nigga see the views, but it's just like, okay, is my value, like, is that not connecting. Is that not enough? But it's not even all of that.
Being ahead of your time it's another way for people to say something is not instantly trendy, or saying you are not instantly trendy.
Do you agree with it? Do you resonate with it? Do it inspire you? Do it make you want to get up and create? Because at the end of the day, a lot of times when I make shit, I be like, bro, I want a motherfucker to make something better than this. Please tag me so we can have fun with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this not no motherfucking competition, bro, in the sense of there's millions and millions of motherfucking people, bro. Like, we could all have our own audience. We could all share the things that we learn to help us. And we could also have fun with this shit to where you're not waking up stressed trying to keep up with motherfuckers. Like, bro, that's not creative. Like, nigga, keeping up with niggas is not a creative passion. I guarantee you.
You gonna lose your identity. They looking at it from a consumer's mindset, because how you think that company got in front of you? It's millions of dollars put behind that.
Bro, a radio advertisement costs like $350,000, $200,000, $80,000, whatever you want to say. Nigga, motherfuckers putting that on a business credit card so that they could get a radio spot. So that it's 1-800-411 pain.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I swear Bezo and shit rapping on your radio. That shit costs money.
You the one who introduced this idea to me. So from your perspective, like, how does that show up in other creatives?
This year, man, I'm about to take this shit seriously, bro. I'm about to drop this clothing line, bro. I'm about to motherfucking put my nigga. I'm about to be D. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It's that, cause that's my clients. That's who come to me. That's what they vision be. They be like, okay, I'm about to do this thing. I'm about to bring this idea to the world. That's a brand. Your vision is, how did I bring this idea to the world? In what way? And what do it look like? It takes a lot of willpower to be serious about your idea, because it don't mean shit to nobody until you explain it. So therefore, Instagram and shit, then how you thinking that you supposed to post it and it's a thing? No.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not. Because a lot of the people that I help, and a lot of the people that I see, and a lot of people that I'm able to provide services for, it is something that's in the real world. It'll be maybe it's a church ministry. Maybe it's a clothing line that support a certain charity. You ever walk into the store and you like, damn, that's sweet, that's sweet, that's sweet too. So my macro versus micro to it get a little confused, because it's like you'll be spending this hours working on this one piece of art, and you walk into a gallery, aka a store, aka somewhere where you put a dot on some shit and say that it's sold. Like, somebody's buying into your shit. So the macro versus the micro ties into it. Like, okay, it took me so much time to create this one art piece, but I walk in and it's so many motherfucking art pieces. Do this all have the same weight and value and meaning as what I put in? There's a commercial aspect that goes along with this art shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So that's kind of the main shit. It's like, you could be, remember, okay, so the Basquiat shit, like, you could be trying to be all deep and shit, and you could be trying to be connecting your idea, but it might just be going over people's head. The shit might just be needing to be a little bit more, I wouldn't even say dumbed down, but I would say like consumer based.
Palatable.
Consumer versus creator.
A little bit more palatable. When you first introduced this idea to me, one of the things you said was, getting ahead of your time, that shit don't mean nothing. That just means you not too marketable. And what I also see is creatives, they saying that shit like it's bragging rights. Man, I'm ahead of my time. Can't nobody fuck with me. That's
But
not
like was
something to
Gucci
brag
Mane
about.
ahead of his time when he was dropping mixtape after mixtape after mixtape while being locked up? Or was that right on time? Because once he got out, a nigga can't do shit but look back at all the shit that he already did first.
And respect that work ethic.
Lil B, certified trapper.
We gonna talk about them on lives too. That's for the what's that workflow optimization. You know, that's gonna be another topic we're gonna go over for sure.
For everybody that is self-produced, for everybody that got small teams, for everybody that's like, shit, I'm just in this bitch with the computer and the computer, nigga. No cap, self-produced. You working on your shit by yourself. You really don't need a team, or you got a motherfucker on Fiverr. Shit. We really going up this year for real. We just wanted to go over these topics real quick. We got too many. We got hella fucking topics. This coming time, 2023, this shit is getting so serious, bro. Like, it's a lot of distractions. It's a lot of misinformation. It's a lot of shit going on that honestly don't even really apply to your daily life. I'm getting to the point where, just like what bro said, like we trying to bring the shit to the point, to a head, to where it's like, look, it don't make no sense to be no introvert when you trying to fucking create and bring an idea to the world. Like, that's counterproductive.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that too. Like all that loner shit, bro. You 28 years old talking about you a loner, you don't fuck with people, but you also got these grand ideas of being an entrepreneur and not working for nobody. We're gonna talk about that too.
We talking about mental health. We talking about spirituality. We talking about creativity. We talking about the process. We talking about business. We talking about marketing in aspects where it's not complicated, because obviously everybody's not no motherfucking financial forex guru with the motherfucking crypto coin. Like, bro, can we build to that point where it makes sense? If you have not seen, I got a Facebook group. We got a Facebook group. It's
Lighthouse.
about almost 20 people in there. Lighthouse. Make sure
The main objective of Lighthouse is creative accountability. No matter how self-motivated we are, we need that creative accountability. We need somebody to check up on us, like when you dropping that song that you sent me in messages 2 months ago.
Exactly.
You know, when you gonna drop this? When you dropping that? When you gonna start back up that project?
For real.
We all need that, no matter how self-motivated we are.
Hey, niggas be having this idea that they could do everything themselves, and that's a fucking lie. That's a limiting belief. You need to stop thinking that you could do shit yourself. Like, niggas actually do be needing people to bounce their ideas off of. If you got that motherfucking parasitic ass vulture ass mindset where you trying to steal niggas' ideas or whatever, okay, bet. Niggas steal it better than me, motherfucker. Put it out before me. Let's have that friendly competition. Because at the end of the day, it's too many millions of motherfuckers out here, bro.
It's enough supporters for everybody, bro. It's enough money for everybody.
I look at BMF. Me and my girl be watching BMF, bro. And I be analyzing it from a creative aspect. BMF, bro, it shows you how Meech and T put their minds together to brand some shit that was socially and legally unacceptable, and the different things that they went through to basically take over a demographic. In one of the recent episodes, he said, don't never let a drought go to waste. That shit had my head fucked up.
Man. And that's the prime example of using something and looking at something as a learning tool instead of just for entertainment or dehumanizing it. And that's our main thing when we bring up these examples, by bringing up rappers or fine artists, different creatives that's in our industries.
Everything that you look at do not have to be a fucking distraction. binge watching shit is not a creative fucking passion. Like the Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Like, who could come up with a creative representation of what this could mean, or how this could help, or how this could make sense
Mm-hmm.
to your creative expression?
The only thing that came from that Jeffrey Dahmer shit was it came with a meme template to where he's showing the dude on the screen. Now, you as an artist or whatever, you can take that meme. I think it's a CapCut template. You can put your music video in there.
Like for tattoo artists, I see the Jeffrey Dahmer meme all the time where he be like, "Oh, we just got done with a 4-hour tattoo session," and he like, "Oh, just a second, let me take a couple more pictures. Let me take a couple more pictures."
Transmutation.
You transmutating that shit. You literally turning it into something that's negative to make it a positive aspect for your brand towards your shit. Motherfucker be so invested in other people's shit that they don't have nothing no more. You have a unique perspective to show to the world, no matter what. Just like I was talking about the blind skateboarding dude that was posting his content and showing how he posts his content through Siri and through voice commands. Like, ain't nothing stopping you from showing your perspective, bro. Social media is not your website. Social media is not a link to you being you unless you use it for that.
All in all, don't wear your creative influence on your sleeve. And saying you're ahead of your time is not a bragging right.
If you're ahead of your time, it's some actionable things that you could do to make sure that the people that are on the same shit that you on, you connect with them and that it becomes something.
You know,
Being ahead of your time is not, that's not shit but a microaggression.
Firstborn Art, Lighthouse, Red Dot.
Brand visions, create, inspire, enlighten. If I see y'all inspire, I learn my now. Lighthouse, join the group on Facebook. If you got something to say that's better, please say it. Ain't nobody better than you but your future self. Okay?
Oh God.
Oh gosh, y'all.